Now, you'll know yourself if you've played with any loopers, certainly the boss ones, if you hit clear, it plays it for about a second, maybe a second and a half, and then what you want to do is it then clears it, and that's fine. But I want to clear it without any noise. I don't want to have any noise on it whatsoever. So the first one is I don't have one of these, okay? I don't have an FS6 pedal. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go into memory. I'm going to go over to control again and give it a click. First one, this one is current record play. I don't want it to be current record play. I want it to be track 1, everything. So let's scroll backwards and we're going to go to track 1, record play, stop, clear. So that's like an FS5, but for track 1 only. So this pedal completely controls that. That's it. If we go to pedal 2, we're going to do the same, but for track 2, record play, stop, clear. So track 1, track 2, that becomes redundant because I don't need to switch tracks. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that all clear. Now, the way we do this is there isn't an all clear for both tracks. So what we have to do is we have to be really clever and use an assign. So the first thing we need to do, I'm going to make this all clear for track 1, and then I'm going to use an assign to assign this to be all clear for track 2 as well. So first of all, we'll go over to pedal 3, and we're going to go and find track 1 clear. Nice and simple. There it is. T1 clear. So T1 clear now, basically. So if I press this, it will clear track 1. But we're not done there. What we need to do is we also need to do this when we press the same pedal, the same button. We don't have to press it twice, but basically you press the same button, and then what happens is it'll do track 2 clear. In order to do that, we need to go out of here, and we need to go over to assign. So we need to assign a function with the same button. I hope that makes sense to you. So we're going to use assign number 1. We're going to first of all turn it on and make sure that it's on. We're going to scroll across, and what it asks you, what is the source? What is the thing we're pressing? That is basically the source is what you're pressing. So we're going to go down that, and we're going to go, well, it's pedal 3. Pedal 3 is this one. That's the source. And if we go across, it says, well, do you want it in moment or toggle? We want it in toggle mode. And what's the target? What are we trying to do? We're actually trying to do track 2 clear. Let's recap. Let's get it out of there. I'm not going to write it to the memory, as I said, because I'm going to use this for a couple of different things. So this is now track 1 completely. This is track 2 completely. And this is track 1 and 2 clear at the same time. So let me just turn this little background music off. Let me just make a little beat here. Okay, so that's track 1. If I double tap it, it'll stop. And if I hold it down, it will clear, but it plays a little bit first. So let's add in something into track 2. Okay, now in order to stop these together, I need to double tap, so you have to do that. If I now hold one of these down, it will play for a second, and then it will clear it. However, I'm going to play this, and I'm just going to press this button once. Watch this. Ready? Gone. It's as simple as that. It's so easy to do. So therefore now, if I press this, it's gone. Now you have to be very careful with this, because if you press this by mistake, your loops have gone and they're not coming back. It's not an undo, it's a clear. So it's completely gone. What I'd highly recommend to do is invest in something like this, like an FS6 and FS7 pedal. If you want to go and pick one up, go to my Throne page. There's loads of different ones on there. So an FS6 and FS7 pedal, a dual pedal of some kind. So therefore, you can really expand this. The alternative of expanding is MIDI, and you can obviously use MIDI, and I've done a couple of videos about that already. The other way to do it is actually do the same kind of thing, but we're going to leave this the way it is, because I like that, and I'm actually going to use all clear on one of these. The great thing about that, I can put it over there, and I'm not going to press it by accident. So all we need to do is we're going to leave these 3 as they are. Go memory. We're going to go over to control again. Give control a click. So pedal 1, pedal 2, pedal 3. And then we get into control 1 and control 2. Now, control 2 is A. And control 1 is B, okay? So control 1 is what I'm going to use, which is the B pedal. So at the moment, it's loop effects. So if you turn that on, it'll create some effects. However, what we're going to do is go back and look for track 1 clear. That's cool, fine. And then we're going to go and use the same assign again. We're going to go assign 1 on, and we're going to do the pedal this time is expression pedal. No, control 1 pedal. There we go, control 1 pedal. Okay, and then once we do that, we actually say, well, we want it on toggle. And what do we want it to do? We want it to do the same thing we did last time. We want it to clear track 2. I hope that makes sense. These are the same. These are just out the box the same, exactly the same as you had. And then with this one, now this is like literally clear all. Let's go with track select, because this hasn't changed. The buttons aren't different on this from out the box. Yeah. Look at me out of sync. So, I've made a mistake. I do make mistakes. It has been known. So let's press all clear. Gone. I can just press that. And it's literally not a hold down. It's just a one tap. Nice and simple. Bump. Really, really useful. Really, really handy to use.